I don't know if I can. Oh, see, I have 12 crystals. You start at level 1, you start with 9, and as you get to higher levels, you'll have more and more. So I had 12 there. As you saw, it pops up on, like under my mana bar. Oh, it's right there. Where when the column meter shows up, it covers it. But I have 9 right now. I have 9 blue crystals. Or 12, sorry. You start with 9, as you level up, you get more. You cannot regain your blue crystals. Unlike every other special type of, like, a requirement, like arrows and gold. You cannot regain even life. You can actually regain lives very rarely. If enemies can drop lives, if I remember correctly, it's just very rare, like extremely rare. I think. I'm not sure. I remember having 3 lives at one point. That might be because you have more players. I'm not sure actually. But yeah. So the blue crystals cannot be regained during a level. So you want to be careful. You don't want to use it all willy-nilly. You want to make sure you use it at the right time. There. It's a lot of mana used. First boss, right here? Yeah. Oh, this guy. Okay, no. Not first boss. But I was crouching. Oh, the little guy must have hit me. Okay. You guys are gonna be so easy to kill. Yeah. So much faster than the archer. The archer physical attacks were weakened by him, but magic attacks do perfectly fine against it. Alright. Now the next guy's gonna show up with his own group of creatures chasing him. Really? Come on. First one I ever killed him so quickly that I'm actually waiting for this guy to catch up with me. Alright. This thing should be dead soon. Yeah, these little guys, load them up. Well, screw you. Freaking blocking my lightning bolts somehow. I don't know why I'm using magic against these little guys. I can just easily just smack them with my staff. Yeah, there we go. How did all my firebolts miss both these spiders? Alright, just lightning bolt it. There we go. Actually, how do I do safety wall? That is a good question to ask real quick. Safety wall, oh, down up B, okay. I see. While casting, okay. Ooh. Safety wall! Oh, that hits multiple times. Okay. I thought it hit once. It hits multiple times. So don't use safety wall against that. But as you can see, it protected me from most of the damage. Because that's what safety wall does. And at higher levels, it is quite useful because it can survive even that laser. And now I just gotta lightning bolt this guy to death. Occasionally do this. Ooh, good damage. Even better damage. And dead. Good. Good. Just gonna crouch down and let my health reach that rate. If it does, actually, I think if the timer's not going down, it's not going up, that means you can't heal health and stuff. That's annoying, but understandable, I guess. But annoying. No safety healing for you. Alright, buddy, you're being annoying. Ah, lucky miss. Wow, I got lucky there. Like, really lucky. Holy crap. There we go, he's dead. Oh boy. Ah, screwed you guys. Ow! Okay, you can really screw off. Alright, there we go. Okay, here we go. Ah, these things. One at a time, then. I miss Arrow Rain. This is where Arrow Rain, or Arrow Shower, whatever it's called, was really useful. Or just arrows in general. Okay. Ow. Jerk. How's this thing not dead yet? How's it really not dead yet? What the hell? What the hell? Didn't I not hit you with all my fireballs? There we go. Jerk. Wasn't dying. Alright, I should probably heal up real quick. Ah, there we go, clear. Shit. Things I can't heal up. Alright, I can heal up here. Last few enemies and the mini boss, and then we'll move on. Alright, so we're back. It is a little pouring, whatever it's called, hyper pouring, super pouring, green pouring. I don't know what it's supposed to be called. It's being annoying. Oops, 2 levels don't strike though. I'd see at level 3 it does a little bit more. It shoots 2 of them. But it's not level 3, it's 2 skill points for 1 extra these things that doesn't even hit enemies most of the time. So yeah. I believe I had social, let's see. Oh, I can hit these guys. That's nice. No, I can't even hit. It's trying to do a rage attack, but look at that, I went right over him. It's so annoying. Oh well, that's fine. Alright. Well, these guys. Okay, I thought one of them survived that. I was like, wait a minute. I used to kill you guys in the first level in 1 hit with this. At like level 1 or 2 would kill these little guys. What the hell? It's freaking red bees in her super speed. I am on some health, holy crap. Ow. Buddy. Buddy. Freaking bees. Oh my god, he's still alive. I'm still freaking alive. There we go. Oh my god. Okay, now this boss here should be really easy. This boss should not give me any trouble. If it does, I'm going to be highly disappointed in myself. I mean, hell, that kills them for crying out loud. Mistress. One of the few bosses that can't be frozen or stone cursed. Well, stone cursed you can't. Stone cursed bosses. One of the few mini bosses that can't be stone cursed either. That can't be frozen either. Uh oh. Yeah, that hurts. Oh, actually not that bad actually. Crap, for all the freaking mini bosses out there that can one-shot me with an attack like that, you don't. Why? It's quite pathetic, actually. Are you resistant to magic? You totally are. Not as much as like the ghost was, but you're resistant to magic. That makes you like really annoying to kill. Why? Why do you have to be resistant to magic? That's gonna hurt. What? It's because you can shoot one lightning bolt spell? Also, screw this girl's incredibly erratic like movements. Freaking hell. You should be dead by now. Any other character would have had you killed. Oh my god. There we go. Freaking screw off. You and your incredibly tough to kill because of your magic resistance. If Baphomet is freaking magic resistance, I'm gonna be so pissed. Seriously, if Baphomet is magic resistant, I'm gonna be incredibly pissed off. Because why not make the freaking hardest boss in the game even harder, right? Oh, hardest boss in the base game, I should say. Because Baphomet really is the hardest boss in the base game. Like, the final boss is nothing compared to Baphomet. Holy shit. That bee is annoying me. I'm just trying to get my health back here. And this bee keeps getting close. Stop it. Come on, I'm just trying to regenerate my health here. If you get close to me, I will kill you. I warned you. Ugh, one of the green ones. But no, I should put the hit him. Freaking lightning bolt is missing him completely. What the hell? Ugh. I'm just trying to get all my health back here, guys. Is that so much to ask? Can I point out that I'm only 11 minutes into the level right now? I'm already this far in. If I don't die from whatever freaking cold I have, I'll be able to see the end of it. That's that one dead. Interesting to know, these guys are slightly stronger because an entire barrage of these does not instantly kill it anymore. Watch. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Well, now I will because I just hit him with all those soul stings. Yeah, see, he's still not dead. Even with the added soul thing. So yeah, they are slightly stronger. Interesting. Oh, that's not good. These new enemies. Freaking monkeys won't die. Oh, sorry, hedgehog? Hedgehog. I think I had hedgehog, yes. It's a really good keep away thing to just like poke, 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 and then bam, and there you go. They're no longer on your ass. Freaking monkeys. I will murder you. Lightning fist. Lightning punch. Lightning punch. It's 1,000 damage, he's still not dead. Lightning punch. There we go. I just missed all that. There we go, now he's dead. God damn it. I can't stop coughing. Here we go. The full next, right? Oh no, freaking more enemies and then the little guys. Freaking hell. This level's long. It's like 2 levels put together. I get it, it's supposed to be like a kind of like a final level kind of thing. But holy shit. These guys really aren't that threatening when you can just kill them. Like, that easily. If I can hit it. Are these like called Bigfoots or whatever? Like the original game and the original MMO? Just freaking knocked him to the ground after hitting him with a spell in the air. What is with enemies getting knocked to the ground when I'm hitting them with during their attacks now? Is that a thing I haven't known about forever now? Is it possible to like knock enemies out of their attacks if you hit them at the right time or with a strong enough attack during it? If so, that's kind of interesting. I'm assuming end bosses that doesn't happen, but mini bosses it's been having a lot to them. Because that guy there that plays violin, he's originally a mini boss in the first area, so. Wow. The sheer speed of these guys start moving after getting up is annoying. You know, I may have spoken too soon about the freaking timing of this level. Because, freaking... What am I trying to say here? Because this is taking a lot longer than I thought it would. Okay, these monkeys are annoying. This is a fact now. They are annoying. My eye is freaking jittery again. Stop it, eye. Stop it. My eye does that. My right eye just randomly starts shaking uncontrollably. Stop it. There we go. Alright. Dead and... dead. Alright, cool. I still think we're being it faster than the other characters are, but not by much. Not as much as I thought it would. Oh, that's the wrong spell. That's the wrong spell. That is the wrong spell. Screw you, monkey. I'm going to murder somebody soon if these guys don't stop freaking stun locking me. There. There we go. I am fine. There we go. I'm fine. I'm fine. I should probably heal up. Thinking about it, I should heal up. We're getting close to the Baphomet stage, Baphomet area, and Baphomet's gonna freaking murder me. Even with the safety wall, I don't see how I'm gonna survive this Scythe attack. It's gonna keep me safe from the little projectiles at least, though, which is nice. Those guys are gonna freaking attract the lightning bolt as well, which is really annoying. So I need everything I can get to fight Baphomet. So yeah, if it doesn't force me forward, which I remember not doing so, I just need to get my mana back and everything. I need everything that I can have for this fight. This is welcome to the hardest fight in the base game. There's gonna be an EX fight in the EX stages that makes Baphomet look like a freaking like nothing. Like there's gonna be a fight later on in the EX stages that's gonna be way harder than Baphomet is. I've heard of one that's like really nasty. But Baphomet for now is my biggest threat. Hey there, buddy. How you doing? No! How do you dodge that? It's so fast. Oh, you already killed me within the first few freaking minutes of this fight. Whew. No! Oh my god. Holy shit. Come on, stop looking the wrong way. Get out of here, little guy. Oh, it's gonna hit me. Yeah. Oh my god. I just gonna have such a hard time during this. It's not gonna keep me safe forever. If I could survive 2 more hits, it'd be nice. It'd be perfect. Ooh. Really? I still can't hit him from there? No! I didn't want to jump. I wanted to use safety wall. Oh my god. Okay, seriously. Ragnarok battle offline Baphomet. How to dodge this freaking spinning scythe. Scythe spin. After dashing on the screen, Baphomet will jump backwards and he throws the scythe in the air and spins it in the air. Any player that got caught in it will be hurt. To avoid it, stay close to Baphomet or duck squat down. I tried duck squat down, it doesn't work. So yeah, I need to stay close to when he's doing that. I didn't even see how much experience I got. Oh wait, I have a thing for that now. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I'm about halfway. I need about 8,000. I could do the desert level really quick to get level 2. It would allow me to get the safety wall that I need to make that even easier. That's all I remember to cast it. That's the problem. I'm forgetting to cast it. An Ninja Coat would be nice too, but at low levels it's not that useful. Oh, do I want to grind right now? I really don't want to grind right now, but I might need to grind right now. It won't take long. I'll be able to kill most of the enemies in this level, no problem. Alright, I'll grind. Right now. Alright, I am back. We are doing this again. This time I'm going to try to be a little bit more careful while dealing with Baphomet. If I see him running around. I know a safe that's coming in. I'm gonna try to follow him around. The problem is the little guy. The little guy just attacks so much and he keeps stunning me. It's really annoying. It doesn't matter. I have to deal with him. So speaking of which, right off the bat. Like so. Let's crouch down. Next up is Dat. Sees him wide open to Dat. The next one's gonna be his jumping thing. Which I can do that for. Alright, it's not gonna survive the scythe attack, so. Oh, my safety wall is stronger now. So thankfully I should be a little bit safer while it's around. The attacks like this will still break right through it. Alright. Okay, he's doing that. Come on! Okay. Well, I'm perfectly safe here. Like, so is he in stage 2 or? Yeah, he is. Oh, I jumped into it. I'm an idiot. Yeah, I jumped into it. Okay, I could easily just use safety wall for that and block that. I can actually safety wall through most of his attacks now. Like even this. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam. And then I can't do that though. Why did I jump into that? What the hell am I doing? I thought he was going to do it in front on top of me for some reason. I was really confused. That should be good for a bit. Just doing this. There, okay. Next up is the giant fireball thing. So, ooh, that does a lot of hits to my safety wall though. I should watch out for that. Oh, here we go. Whew. You should really save your safety walls for the boss fights. That's kind of like a given. There we go, he's dead. Okay. Wasn't for that once. I hate when, like, I'm expecting to. I don't know why I jump. I know he spins it. Either ahead of, I know that if he throws a scythe, jumping's gonna kill me. And if he's gonna do the scythe thing where he's gonna like smash the ground, he's gonna spin in the air. So jumping is always bad for whatever phase when it's the first attack. So I don't know why I keep jumping into it. Anyways, stage 7, 20, 30, so 20 minutes give or take, and about an average of 15,000 experience. Okay. I didn't have everything written down, so I wasn't paying attention. But I don't remember what it's called even. I don't even remember what it's called. That's what I should say. Okay. That time. That. Okay, there we go. So what is the name of this stage? Something forest, something ruins. Anyways, I leveled up at least, which is good, because 15,000 is a good chunk. I would have liked more. I would have liked more, but it's fine. Okay. Alright, I'm getting to the levels now where I can get quite a bit of experience. Okay, so getting safety wall even higher would be nice. But right now it does what it needs to do. It keeps me safe from Baphomet, and that's its main purpose. Every other boss I don't need it for. And I really should start relying on it for. Get Thunderstorm a bit higher. Alright. So let's see. Labyrinth Forest. There we go. That's what it's called. Labyrinth Forest. There he goes. And now, stage 8. Prontera Streets. Stage... Oh, I know why. Because this is... So, Prontera Streets. Also, I'd say takes about 19. Freaking filling this thing out. 21 minutes with the Magician. So let's see. Prontera Streets. Stage 8. Average, and then equal, and then that. And then time. There you go. Alright. This shouldn't be too hard. I can kill most of these bosses pretty goddamn fast. Hey, I have 13 crystals now. Nice. 13 whatever they are. The blue crystal things. There we go. The thunderstorm is doing a little bit more damage now. So if you're wondering how quickly I was killing this thing now at these levels, that's how quickly I was doing it. I need to kill all the ants really quick, which another thunderstorm should do no problem. That's gonna hurt. Yeah. Alright. If anything, they seem like they have less health, actually. I still feel like I'm killing her way too quickly. Maybe I'm just that strong though. I did put more points into intelligence before than last time. So I told I put like another 3 or 4 points into it. So it's increasing my damage even more. Because each point is actually increases it by quite a larger amount than you think it would. It's not like 1 or 2 extra damage. It's a good like extra like 50 damage per point. So it adds up pretty quick. Oh yeah. Stop running around. Thank you. Ow. Me? Come on. You should be dead soon. Ugh, I can never dodge that with this character. Why can't I hit her when she's doing that? Oh yeah, she's like immune to damage while doing that, isn't she? Holy shit. I just want to hit her. There we go. Oh my god. Okay. I need to... Is that the little girl like being afraid of the orcs or whatever? Is she like the orcs are next or whatever like that because she was the orc girl before? Maybe? I don't know. Let me just crouch down real quick though. I need to heal up. You know, saving people and all, it's tiring work. Alright, come on. Okay, let's go, 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 go. So the orc hero should really take no time at all. Sorry, last time I beat him was a very short amount of time. This time it should be super easy. The problem is just getting rid of these guys. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. That's gonna hurt. Freaking little orcs are getting in the way. He should be dead by now, but these little orcs will stop me from using anything that I would like to use against this guy. There we go. There we go. That's all I needed was just a moment to just use Firebolt on him and he would be dead. But they weren't letting me, and that's really annoying. I gotta heal up again. Way more than I should have needed to. Ah, well, that's fine. Alright. This is gonna be the first time I've ever finished an entire character session, and she's like the longest session I've had to yet. Like all the other characters beat the levels in like the first, second tries. This one I had to grind. It's weird. Yeah, so this guy just skips. This version of him just skips the freaking little attack, which didn't do enough damage to him, which is annoying. Still is a lot. I should watch out for this guy. This guy can start. These are the bosses that can kill me, so I shouldn't underestimate these guys. Oh boy, especially not if he does that. There, he's dead. And then there's going to be the Shadow, also known as Doppelganger, or primarily known as Doppelganger. And then after that, it's going to be Baphomet. Yeah, man. Alright. Oh, no. Oh, okay, I'm good. Lightning bolt is way faster. Stop dodging. Oh, okay. He wasn't the second thing. Yep. Okay. Yep. Nope. That's just that. Okay. Hello. Is it working? Yeah. Okay. So that's all kinds of broken. So let's do some post commentary now. Hi there, everybody. So yeah, as you guys can tell from the video being paused and the audio that you just heard, my microphone just gave out on me. Just randomly, it just decided to say, "Hey, no, let's screw that. Let's just start becoming a robot." So because of that, I decided that hey, I will do some post commentary, unscripted stuff. All I'm gonna do is simply press play here, and I'm just gonna watch my video go. And yeah, that's gonna do it. I'm just gonna watch the video go, and I'm gonna just commentate over it. And let's see. And I think I want to start doing this for every class from here on out during this boss rush level, because we've all seen the boss fights already. I'm just doing the boss fights again, just beating them way faster than before. So I feel like I'd like to take some time to talk about the class and how I felt about the class while playing through the game with them, and what I would suggest certain strategies are and things like that, just based off my own experience. And thankfully Swordsman and Archer were very straightforward, so I didn't really lose out on much from not doing it. But the Magician was a very unique and interesting class to play in this game, and I had a lot of fun playing him, and I want to talk about it for a bit. So anyways, let's start this video in 3, 2, 1, go. So yeah, right now I'm just fighting the freaking doppelganger right now as he's going around. I'm just spamming things. The Magician, this is one of the things that the Magician has. The Magician, of course, was very different because you had to be constantly casting. I just beat the freaking doppelganger right there. So you have to be constantly casting your spells. The Magician, unlike the Archer, who just spammed arrows, and the Swordsman, you just attacked randomly and you hope for the best, and then occasionally use some of your skills when enemies left themselves open. The Magician, you had to be constantly thinking when you're using the Magician. You had to be constantly paying attention to what you were doing. And it made the Magician a very unique class, because every single time you wanted to do damage, you were leaving yourself open, and the Magician had the lowest amount of health of any class in the game, if I'm correct. Technically speaking. Out of all I think she has like one of the lowest at least. I don't think she gains vitality naturally, things like that, so the mage has that issue where if you make a mistake, you will get hurt. I don't know about the male mage, but I know the female mage, because of her moves being really slow and very floaty, she leaves herself open even when she's not attacking. So you have to really plan your movements ahead. You have to learn enemy patterns and react accordingly. As you can see in this Baphomet fight, I knew exactly when I'd be using what spells, when I'd be following him, when I wouldn't be. He's going to do a scythe attack here, so of course I'd follow him. I'll go with him and I'll avoid him by hiding under him. And I knew I was going to do that. The moment after that like charging slash, I immediately just stopped casting spells because I knew that he would go ahead and do a really big attack. Now I knew he went to the second phase because he jumped back before. He wouldn't have done that with the fire breath. So I knew he was in the second phase. I knew I could just stand back. I used safety ball here just mostly out of safety. That ball does hit it 3 times, which does do a lot of damage to it. But generally speaking, you should be safe. As long as the little guys don't attack too much, your wall shouldn't break before he attacks you. So I use safety ball during the really big one-hit kill attacks. And I also use it when he does the dash sometimes. I jumped here because I got hit by the little guy, but usually I would use the safety wall just to get myself safe. If you have the blue crystals, you might as well do it. It's just safer than trying to dodge it. Especially with Baphomet's a habit of being really powerful, like one-shotting you basically. But yeah, going back to the Magician. The Magician class as a whole, I felt, was a really interesting class that I was misguided at first. Understandably, you should get your powerful spells like Firebolt and Lightning Bolt first. It's one of the few classes that you really learn how it works. Swordsman, I just kind of attacked and dodged. Archer, I just abused the fact that you could fly in the air forever and then just avoided almost every attack by doing that while also doing a lot of damage. The Mage, though, I had to really think things through. It was the first class that I got hit by the, I can't remember how it was called, the freaking blue rabbit in the first level. It was the first time I ever got hit by its charging attack with one of the classes, I think. Just because it's that easy to make a mistake with Mage. Because all of her attacks get stronger and stronger, but they also get longer and longer to cast. But what I learned about the Mage is that once you find safety, especially with Safety Wall, you can destroy bosses just like that. Baphomet's dead. You can destroy bosses quickly, which is really fun. It was really a matter of finding your openings and then just using your strongest spell, which is usually Firebolt or Lightning Bolt and things like that, and there you go. I'm gonna, once I do the expansions, I'll see a little bit more what I can do in the arena mode, because then I could probably get more experience and get the later skills. Right now I'm just healing. But yeah, it was interesting because I felt like one of the things that I was worried about the Magician was that I was going to run out of mana really quickly. That I was going to constantly run out of mana and constantly be forced to fight in melee. But that didn't happen because once your intelligence gets high enough, like once I reached like the 25 to 30 intelligence rate and 2 SP recovery, I was getting mana so fast it was ridiculous. My mana was just not going down no matter. I usually have more mana than I knew what to do with. This boss isn't that hard because of the Mage's kind of long range, constant auto-locking magic, like Lightning Bolt. It made keeping track of the boss really easy, and the only problem with her was that she's small. So yeah, that's another thing too about this character. You notice it a little bit with the Archer and not at all with the Swordsman, and probably none of the other classes will notice it, but the Mage really gets affected depending on the enemy you're fighting. I find it's a class that gets screwed over the most by certain enemy design. Baphomet's kind of nasty just because Baphomet's nasty. He's kind of nasty against any class. But like the Doppelganger was way harder than he should have been for the Magician. Just because of how small he is and how fast he moves. You cannot hit your spells. This is where I think if I had put some points in Fireball and Cold Drill or Freeze Drill or something like that. I can't remember what it's called. But the second level skills. That would have probably been a good idea. I hear that Firewall is going to be important in the expansion, so I'm probably going to have to get that eventually. And that's nice. It's good to know the expansions kind of force you to get your high level skills. But yeah, it was a little weird playing as a Magician because of the fact that I never got Fireball. I got Thunderstorm, but I only leveled it up once just for fun. If anything, if I wanted to, I could have probably put those points I put in Thunderstorm into Thunderbolt, and I would have made myself even better. And eventually, probably next time I level up, I'm probably going to put my points in Thunderbolt and max out Thunderbolt. Just because it kind of needs it. just because Thunderbolt is powerful and quick. And it's not as strong as Fireball, don't get me wrong, but it's a move that locks on and hits enemies, and it's probably your main spell you'll be using throughout most of the game, just because of how easy it is to hit enemies with it. I mean, I'm missing like crazy here, but it is. It's really your go-to spell. I think I get one shot here, right? Yeah, I messed this up here. Whoops. I didn't die though, but I think I get killed pretty quick after. I think she's gonna stab me. Yeah, there he goes. Yeah, I remember that. But yeah. Another thing that was really interesting to know is that the Magician actually taught me how to grind correctly. Using the XP viewer or just going back to the menus to look at your status, I really think the XP should have been shown somewhere else, easier to see. I can't believe you have to go all the way back to the menu, go into your status, and go into your character and see his experience there. But the XP viewer helps a lot in that I knew... Oh, there I go, winning. But yeah, the XP viewer helped me know what I was doing, which was really good because that meant that I could go back and level up quickly whenever I felt that I was maybe not strong enough. Like the Archer and the Swordsman did perfectly well at their levels, and I'm pretty sure the Magician would have done perfectly fine if I had leveled her up correctly. I needed to kind of catch up, that's what happened. I had Napalm Beat too early, I was trying to get Safety Wall too early, my Firebolt was at 0, my Thunderbolt was at 1 when I was doing the second level. The Lightning Ball should have definitely been at 2, and Fireball should have been at 2 at that point. That would have made doing that level way easier. Yeah, here I go. I just skipped the cutscene mostly. The credits, but yeah, no, it was really interesting. It was a really interesting and fun class to play, just because of how much I learned about the game. I learned how to combo better. I learned about combo stacking, which I would have never done with any of their classes, because I had to figure out how to make my attacks count. And here I go, looking at the experience here, and you can see the some of the characters I was doing on my own time. But yeah, there's a Crystal, level 17, 5 levels ahead of the others. But I'm pretty sure by the expansions I'll be near like level 30 by the end. It's interesting to note that my character was almost max level for the base game. Level 20 is the max level for the base game, so that's pretty good to note that that it's interesting how early I beat the game with the other characters, but Crystal really forced me to think things too. If, like I said, if I didn't have, I would have had to get Napalm Beam eventually, just because I need to get the safety wall for the fulfillment. I didn't need it, but it would have helped. It helped a lot. But yeah, Crystal was also one of the few classes that I really just had to focus one stat. Notice how the Swordsman and Crimson, I have like high dexterity for Crimson, but I don't have 50 in dexterity for Crimson. I have a lot of the other stats. Crystal, I could have probably done with a little bit more strength and maybe a bit more agility, one of the two, instead of all the intelligence. But the high intelligence just made my spells powerful. And it's kind of interesting how it's one of the easier classes to build stat-wise, if you know what you're doing. But yeah, all in all though, I think the Magician starts off as one of the weaker classes, and it can be a little hard to get into just because your spells are so weak early on. But as you get stronger, I can see the Mage, especially in a multiplayer game, becoming like the main DPS, just instant kill everything. And it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. I enjoyed playing that. Next up is, of course, the Merchant. I'll be playing the Male Merchant, and that'll be interesting. But yeah, I don't know if I made any sort of concise, clear thoughts. The general strategy I recommend the Magician is, like I said, first, by level 3, you should have Firebolt 3 and Lightning Bolt 3. After that, you should get some increased SP recovery. Maybe get one of those earlier. At level 5, you should have 2 SP recovery, 3 Firebolt, and 3 Lightning Bolt by level 5. If you do not have that, then you're not building correctly, which I didn't have that, so that's why I wasn't good. But yeah, and you should have like, I think you get like what, 12 to 16? You get like 12 points per level. You should have like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 13, 15, 18, give or take, some of that. You know, you should have like at least like 20 points of intelligence by then. You really should. Like, you should have at least 20, 25, give or take, points of intelligence at that point. Have about 10 points of vitality. Make sure you have 10 points of strength to have the lightning punch. It's a really useful skill, and that should be good. I don't know if you can perfectly get that, but at least 25 intelligence, and then 10 strength, 10 vitality, you should be good. I think with your 100 points at the beginning, you should be able to get that. And then start putting points into agility just to get your casting time. I only have about 14 agility, or 13 on that. I don't have much. Higher agility does mean faster casting time, which would be nice. It also means moving faster, which would be really nice. So I'll probably start leveling that up soon in the expansions. But yeah, after that though, just start putting points into Fireball. Your Lightning Bolt, Thunderbolt is good, but Lightning Bolt, I can't remember. Is it Lightning Bolt or Thunderbolt? I can't remember. But yeah, your Lightning Bolt is powerful, but your Firebolt is what's going to kill some of the late game bosses fast enough before you die. It really is. Like the Orc Hero, especially with the Orc Hero, if you have like level 5, 6 Firebolt and you have like a good like 30, 35 intelligence, he dies in seconds. It's incredibly fast how quickly you can kill him. You could probably out damage him and kill him before he could ever kill you. It's kind of ridiculous. Thunderbolt's really good though. Get through the levels, so getting that higher as well would be nice. Once you have Firebolt level 10, then you can probably start putting points into Napalm Beam slowly and surely, just to get Soul Strike. Don't get them higher than 3. Napalm Beam 3, Soul Strike 3 is all you need. After that, you get at least 1 point of safety wall. I recommend 3. 3 is where usually you're kind of safe-ish. At level 10, it's ridiculous. Level 10, you're really safe. At that point, you can just start like spamming level 10 thunderstorms and things like that if you wanted to. But yeah. After you get those main skills, though, that's about where I'm at. My Thunderbolt is higher. I call it Thunderbolt. I don't know if it's Lightning Bolt. Oh, there I am, just clapping. But yeah, Lightning Bolt to Thunderbolt is good. But yeah, I know my video's done. But yeah, after that though, we'll see. You should probably just start focusing things like Fireball and things like that. And yeah, that's the general strategy I recommend. So yeah, it's a little bit of a black screen now, but whatever, it's fine. So that's just my general thoughts on the Magician. I just kind of rambled. I didn't script any of this. I didn't write anything down. I just wanted to talk over the glitched out audio, and I think I'll do this for their classes just to give my thoughts on the classes, because I feel like every class is very unique and different, and the game does a really good job making you feel like you're playing a different game every time. So going through the same levels over and over again isn't that boring when you're playing different classes, because it's so different every time. So yeah, next up is the Merchant class. So thank you for watching, guys, and have a nice day.